yeah, doing this alone on the floor in the rain. I can think of finer things to do. Basically, I bought a Go-Far from Bradford. Mistake? Possibly. Am I gonna fix it? Yes. Yes guys, Gti-joel here, back with another video. You might tell from my voice, I'm sounding demotivated right now. If you can tell by the title, I purchased a MK6 Go-Far from Bradford at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Very impulsive. Don't ask why, but I done it. And right now, we've run into some issues. So the car was running alright, driving decent. But literally today, I've gone to take the key out of the ignition and it got stuck. So the key snapped in the ignition, wouldn't come out. We've sorted it somewhat, but we've narrowed it down to the DSG selector not working. So look, it's still getting stuck a little bit, which is a bit strange. I'm not too sure. Look, it's still getting stuck. So I'm not even too sure. Just recently, we was able to take the key out of the ignition. Fine. Yeah, like that. Look. Fine. Somewhat. I don't know. It seemed like the shifter. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not too sure what I've just shown you guys. Yeah, when you unplug the DSG selector, the key gets stuck in the ignition for some reason, even though it's got a new selector. Sorry, even though it's got new ignition barrel, new key, it's not making much sense. So that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. But while I'm outside, I'm just gonna bang a timing chain on it because the chain is too loud, way too loud. So I'm gonna put timing chain on it, order a new shifter. While I'm doing the shifter, I'm gonna have to do downpipe, and the downpipe box looks like the turbo. Look like they might snap on the turbo. So I have to be. My voice is my brain's gone. I have to make sure that I've got a turbo there, which I do, to replace while I do the downpipe, because the downpipe has to come out of the way to do the shifter. So it's like one thing after another, basically. But oh, it came out. After some playing, it came out. So I don't know. It's a very weird one. Never experienced this one personally. Hopefully after I put a shifter in, it works, but knowing these cars, it might not. So I'm just gonna scan the car with diagnostic machine quickly and see what fault codes come up. Alright, so I'm just scrolling through the fault codes, and the one that stood out is this one. Selector lever park position lock switch, mechanical malfunction. So that shows the car is not actually it's not actually sensing that the car is in park, so that means you can't take the key out of the ignition because it doesn't know it's in park. By saying mechanical malfunction, when I go into it, it will probably tell me yeah, I'm pretty sure there's there's like a little, what is it, it's like a sensor that you can bolt on to the top of the gear lever. Underneath here there's a little like switch you can bolt onto the top of it, so that it actually reads properly, because it's reading there, but there's a malfunction from here to there somewhere, electrically or mechanically, I'm not too sure. So yeah, I'm gonna order one of those and a new shifter, or like either or, one of those, and then try and sort it out, because this is doing my head in. But right now I'm gonna put the camera on charge and then start doing the timing chain, which I'll record. Alright, so we are just gonna get cracking on the timing chain of this engine. I'll start the car up now. Oh, the battery's off. Oh man, I took the battery off already, so you can't hear what it sounded like. I'll try and insert a clip if I do have one, but the chain was horrendous, man. Slapping. I think the tension is gone. So just gonna crack out the timing chain on this. I've ordered the loom for the DSG selector, so the sensor is gone on it on an old one, so I've ordered a new one which bypasses it, so I shouldn't have that issue ever again. So that should be the fix for it. It's just bad timing. I definitely say bad timing, but is where it is. So as you guys can see, someone's played around with the vacuum pipe. It's probably snapped previously and they've just put another one on. I'm gonna have to untape this and see what's going on here. I do have a new one over there that I'm just gonna try and slap on. Yeah, so the rocker cover is basically all unbolted. I'm gonna undo these two, take it out of here. I've got to undo this as well. Hoping the camera doesn't die, which it probably will. Unbolt that. And then unbolt it from here as well. Really and truly I should be able to bend that out of the way, but we'll see. Coolant is gonna, this is annoying, coolant's gonna get everywhere and under here is immaculate, so I'm gonna try and get a cloth. So yeah, here we go. Undo the if you guys would have noticed, got a new toolbox. Just makes life so much easier having the right tools where they need to be. Like the old one is like maybe 2 years old. It's been in a lot of rain, a lot of rust. So now I can just bang out everything I need to in the right places. I'm hoping the cam follower is in good condition, but it probably isn't. Gonna have to replace it with one of the ones that I've got laying down here. Cool. So that's the high pressure fuel pump off. Let's see. Alright, that's on the verge of failing. I do have another one. It is used. Oh no, I ordered a brand new one, so I'm waiting for that to come. But in the meantime, I put another used one in. That's in better condition than this. But yeah, that's on the verge of fading. The cam lobe looks alright. So now we'll take off the timing chain casing, all the T30 bolts are on the side, get that taken off, take this PCV pipe off, and then we'll take the rocker cover off, lift it up, then we'll jack the car up, get it timed up, and then crack off the big bolt for the sprocket, the VVT sprocket, and then we do it everything in reverse basically. It's not very hard, but it comes with a bit of experience. I don't know what I'm doing, so don't quote me. Don't quote me, please. Put these in my pocket so I don't drop them. Usually I would replace vacuum pump seals as well. I do have a set on order, so I'll do those in another video. Just typical maintenance on TFSI cars. Alright, so I've dropped my tool. Standard procedure on these, isn't it? And it's stuck right where the transfer box is. So just my luck. UK weather. It's starting to rain now, which is nice. Not sure where I left off at. Just I think 2 more bolts on this timing chain casing. Yeah, after this one. Oh, that one's gonna drop down. After that one, yeah, 1 more bolt. Then the timing chain casing will come off, and then we can take the rocker cover off, get the car top dead center, and then I just cut my hand. And then we can time it up and go from there. Hopefully the VVT bolt comes off nicely. If not, I'm gonna have to get the grinder out and just cut it off, so I've got a new one there. Yeah, that's a little update for you guys. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the camera's on now. The timing chain casing is off now. It's leaking oil all over my nice gearbox. I do not have VVT rings, which is my mistake, so I'm gonna have to try and get some. But you can tell this engine's been maintained relatively okay just by the side of it. Everything in there is golden, whereas if you look at this, this one's completely black. So it's giving me a little bit of hope that they have looked after the engine a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to take off the rocker cover now, and then we're going to time the engine, get it top dead center. I'll take a screwdriver out, put it in the cylinder number 1, wait till it gets all the way to the top, see if the cams are like that, and put the tool in. So I've just taken cylinder 1 spark plug out. I'm going to get a screwdriver, put down the hole, and I'll crank the engine over. Crank the engine over. Where's the spark plug? So there we go. Sometimes I do extensions, sometimes I do a socket. Yeah, now I need a 19. Crank the engine over. When that's at the top, it's top dead center. I can bolt the tool down, and then I can get to work. Alright, so I've been up and down about 5 times. I'm pretty sure I've just gone past the point, but oh, I'm pretty much bang on. Whew. So now I can put the timing tool back on, tighten it up, and loosen off the VVT bolt. I can think of funny things to do. Can definitely think of funny things to do. Sometimes you just gotta get on with it and complain later, or don't complain at all. Either or. Look at that. Oh, what just dropped? I just lost the bolt, but it is in line now. Yeah, perfectly in line, I think. Yeah, so now 2 bolts that hold it down, screw them in. I am going to be changing the rocker cover, so don't worry guys, the gasket is going to get done, but for now I just want to get the car. I want to see if that bolt will come out first before I start doing all the fancy stuff, all the gaskets and that. But to be fair, I think this has been changed recently because it's not brittle. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's been changed, but I don't know how long ago. So the bolt is in. Now giving it a few taps with the hammer. If that helps, we'll find out. Probably not. You grip here in the middle of the cam. You lock it. So now that can't move on the back. Here we go. Push in as much as you can while turning. Yeah, it's coming out, hold on. I think. Pump's in the way. Oh, move out of the way, please. Cool. This doesn't want to come out. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't want to come out. This bolt does not want to come. It's not slipping, but it does not want to move. As you can see, look, the back has just slipped out. So I'm gonna rotate it back and get it in line again. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I don't know if I should lever it a bit higher or keep it at its angle. Might try the jack handle as well, because this seems to be on very, very tight. Very tight. I didn't even get it on video. I think the bolt has started to snap, the inside bolt. I just wanted to do the timing chain on my car, guys. That's all. That's all, man. Oh, I think it's coming loose. I'm praying, hold on. Oh, I'm praying. Where's the ratchet? I literally had my feet off the ground, guys. Full body weight on this bolt. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think it's coming out. No. Oh my gosh, what are the odds, guys? What are the odds? Yeah, it's just rounding. What are the odds? Alright, so it's probably been about an hour. An hour of cutting, and we're still maybe got about half an hour left. So basically the VVT, the bolt that sits inside of this, rounded out. So I have to cut that cog off so that I can get the bolt out, and then I can actually tighten the engine up. It's very common on these. I was hoping I didn't get the car that had that issue, but yeah, it does happen. Yeah, my phone's dead, so it's dying, so I don't have much light, and it is raining. But I'm not too sure if you guys can see. This is what I'm cutting off. Yeah, so I'm just cutting off the blocks, and then when the block's off, I make a line in there, and hopefully I'll be able to get this whole cog off, and then I can get the bolt out. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It's 5:20. I've had to order some food because I haven't eaten today. But yeah, I'm just gonna carry on cutting before it gets too dark. I'll get a light out here, hopefully, and just crack on with it. What I've been doing is coming over here. You probably can't see, but rotating it. Oh, that is where it came off. Rotating the engine a few turns. Something's not happy. I'm rotating the engine a few turns. It's probably the chain itself, the tension is stuck. I'll have to rotate it backwards, or just take it out. But yeah, doing that, coming back up here, trying to protect the cam. I'm not doing everything how it should be done, so try not to copy me. I'm literally just trying to get my car running, so I've got means of transport. But yeah. That's what I've been doing, cutting them off like that. And now I have to cut a line in it so that I can get the actual sure that's cut down quite a lot. I'm gonna just spin the engine and repeat the process 2 more times. So that is it. The cog has now come off. I don't think that's the last of it. I still think I'm gonna have to cut and chisel and hammer. I don't have any lights right now, but I'm gonna try to get one, so I can see what needs to be done next. I've had the car about less than 10 hours. I've already got grinders up. Why is the bolt snapped? And why is it raining? Alright, so I'm still stuck on this stupid car. Basically, I have to try and relieve pressure off of this so that I can loosen the bolt. Right now, that's not happening. Yeah, it's just not happening. I'm not too sure what else to do at the moment. I've tried, obviously, grinding the face off of it. Oh, my light's gonna die. I've ground the face off of the cog, the VVT sprocket. It's very hard to do so and be careful without touching the cams and the cogs behind. So I'm just trying my best to not damage anything while I'm at it. But it is very hard, obviously, with limited light, limited space, limited time. So I'm gonna try and just grind a little bit more off at an angle so then I can get something on to move the bolt. That's my next plan of action. Something told me to put one of those on. I think it's a T40, T45. Something told me to do it. The bolt probably won't come out because the engine isn't locked, so I'm gonna have to get to top dead center again. It's not far off, I don't think. I'll get to top dead center, lock it, and then try and get it out like this. I've hammered a T something in there. This might be, you know what I mean, a little bit of luck, but we'll see. So now the new dilemma is, because I've damaged this VVT sprocket, it's not seating on the block. It's not seating on the engine properly, so it's not rotating both of the cams at the same time, which means the engine is not in time properly. So I'm trying to rotate it so that I can put the timing tool in properly and then use this to try and free the engine, free the head of the bolt. But because it's not in time properly, the rear sprocket is just turning, the tension is not on properly. It's just all becoming a bit of a one thing after another kind of scenario. So right now I'm just gonna probably pack up and come back out tomorrow, because as you can see, it's pitch black, it's raining, my food's there on the side that I need to eat. It's one of those days. I'm not defeated at all, but I'm more annoyed. I don't even know if I'm annoyed. I'm just a bit meh, you know, because things like these do happen, and I'm not like, I'm the first to know, like, these things do happen for sure, but it's just a bit annoying, demotivating, I guess. But nevertheless, I'm gonna pack up, put on some dry clothes and go from there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys will see this in a few minutes, hopefully. So yesterday you would have seen what would you guys seen? So basically I bought a Golf R from Bradford. Mistake? Possibly. Am I gonna fix it? Yes. Besides the point. The key barrel, I've had issues with the key barrel. I diagnosed it as a 40 gear selector switch. I've ordered a wiring loom to replace that. That's fine. I said, let me do the timing chain, because it was a bit loud, didn't really like the noise. I've come out, started doing it, the bolt snapped. Sorry, the bolt rounded. So right now, as you guys can see, I've hammered in a T50, I think, or T45. Probably T50. I've hammered that into the bolt. I'm gonna try and break it and get it out. But in doing so, I need to lock the cams with the timing tool. I can't do that because the tensioner is broken, and for some reason it's only spinning the exhaust camshaft. So I have to somehow rotate the inlet shaft a little bit to get the car timed up properly, and then I can crack the bar off. So it is a bit of a long process, but we're just cracking on. I've done timing chain a few times, as you guys would have seen in my last video, but all of them go to plan, unfortunately. So I'm just going to try and crack on while I've got a bit of daylight and get as much as I can done. Hopefully we get the car running. I did lose my car keys last night, so I'm waiting for Ryan to drop them back to me because he found them. But yeah, I'm just going to crack on and go from there. So right now I'm turning the inlet shaft to get it all timed up. I've dropped the engine from top dead center a little bit so I don't bend any valves or push them against anything. Yeah, I don't know what made me think of doing it like this, but obviously it seems to be working. I just need to, I think, yeah, that's more or less in time. They both need to come up a little bit, so I'm gonna lift up the, what should I do? Yeah, I'll pull this back, take this one off. I feel like a surgeon, you know. Lift it, unlock this one, yeah, boom. That's in time now. I think, oh, I might be on the wrong stroke, you know. Oh no, wait, I wonder if that was Ryan. Wait, let me look at this engine compared to this one. They're facing, because this is in time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look, those two are facing. It's like a bridge. Yeah. Then these two are this way. That's up. Those two are up. Oh. Those two are not up. Oh. So I've more or less got them timed up now. I think the inlet needs to move just a little bit back, tiny bit. No, I think that was too high, ever so slightly too high. Yeah, so it should look like that. Caught my glove, didn't I? Alright, so it's locked now. The timing tool's slotted in. It's not tight though. But yeah, the tool's in. I'm happy with the exhaust cam and the inlet. So I'm gonna tie it down, bolt it down, and go. So the timing chain tool snapped in half. Like the leg snapped because of how tight the bolt was. So I'm just gonna keep at it with the grinder, keep cutting away, and hopefully soon I'll be able to just pull it all off and put the new chain on, because this is, I'm not a, who uses grinders? I'm not a construction worker, so I shouldn't be using grinders like that, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Right, in the midst of all of the madness, big shout out to Top Don, really do appreciate it. I've lost a lot of my scanning tools, so most of my diagnostics have been off the top of my head, or I have to wait until, you know, Ryan or someone else is a free moment to use their diagnostic tools. Yeah, so they've sent me out their machine to use. I will be measuring the timing in this video. Hopefully I can do that on this. But yeah, big shout out to Top Don. Thank you for sending out another diagnostic tool. They did send me out another tool to do with thermal reading, which I will test. I'll put a downpipe on the car and see the temperatures change, see if it's actually more beneficial or not for exhaust temperatures, gas temperatures. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on. But I thought I'd just shout out Top Don quickly for sending out some products. So guys, I think I finally done it after hammering and chiseling the top of the, yes, the head of the bolt is finally turning. Not sure if you guys can see that or not, but it's finally spinning. I think it's gonna come out now, yeah. So this has been, I'm gonna keep this bolt as a memory, because I've never experienced this in my life. Who would have thought? Who would have thought this one bolt would cause this much headache? But it's finally out. Oh, now I can actually get to work, man. So now the VVT cog is off. Wow, shambolic. I think I've got one over here to show you what it should look like. This is what it should look like, and this is what I have. But yeah, we're gonna crack on, wipe all of this down, get some brake cleaner on it, and go from there. Got so many tools in the engine bay that should never be in the engine bay. That's the tensioner done. Oh yeah, absolutely finished, cracked. Some of this I don't think it was me, because it fell apart previously. So yeah, that explains why my chain was rattling so badly. So right now I'm just trying to line up the little dial into the back of the VVTs. I don't even know what it's called, I'll be honest. Oh no, I'll show you. So basically there's a little, I'm not sure if you can see, a little raised bit, and that goes into the back of the cam. I'm so tired, guys, so I apologize if I'm not talking sense, but literally it goes like that and you can't move it. If you put it in wrong, it will spin and then it will cause issues. So really it just goes in like that, like so. But me being me, I'm having issues slotting it in, just because it happens. I think that's probably a bit too high, but we'll try it like this. It's like a tooth out. I'm not sure if you guys can see. So I think it's in. I'm not 100% sure though. No, it's not, but it's very close to being in. So I just referenced when it's off, it needs to come back a little bit more. So I think that right there. No, it's hard with the chain on. I'm not too sure if there's other ways of doing it, if this is the right way, if this is the wrong way. I'm just trying to get it all done. I mean, I am sure it's the right way, but you know, if it's the easiest way, I should say. But yeah, so yeah, what have I been doing? Nothing, barely anything, everything and nothing. I've referenced where it should be, so all I have to do now is literally just keep trying. This chain is very, very tight.
Small size?
Yeah, 18. In the video I had 19, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, man.
So we've got little T, we've got little T here.
Nah, bro, just do your job anyway, man. Don't start your bullshit. Hurry up, man.
Yeah. I'm joking. Ooh.
Get in there.
Wait. Let's not be silly. Let's not be silly, bro. Let's just do it properly, yeah? Too many tools in it, bro.
Oh, bro, go get it. It's in there, bro. What are you slamming it in for?
What, PTSD, bro? I didn't even do anything.
Bro, exactly, bro.
It's alright, man, it's alright.
Twist the knob like that, lad.
Twist the what?
The knob. Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait. I was loosening it.
Brother.
I'm tired, man. Allow me. This way, innit?
Go on.
I don't know how many Newton meters I got to do, bro.
Around that, blood.
Yeah, that's tight, bro.
No, look at more.
More?
Yeah, look at more.
You're mad, bro.
But when man, he's all pulling me, so that's not tight, bro. The thing will start spin up. Yeah. Well, around is more tight than that.
Whoa.
If you want it that tight, bro, that's calm.
Nah, see what you're doing? See what you're doing, bro?
No, but I'll show you, when I was doing my one, yeah, I was all like that, bro, getting pulled up and that.
Yeah, but I did my own one and I didn't.
Oh, you did that tight before?
I don't know how tight it was.
One second, it's not in it, bro.
Is this what you're doing,
Got
bro?
four here, bro.
Is this what you're doing? No. That's scary.
It's cool, it's calm, man. You know more than me, so.
I think it's out of time now.
Why? Was that moving when you? No, it wasn't even moving. Bro, you're good, bro. It's calm.
I'm gonna crank the
These
engine.
things cannot move.
No, they can, bro.
They're not. They haven't moved though. Even if they move a little bit, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why
As
not.
long as that's.
I'll spin the engine. Go all the way around, yeah.
You're paranoid, bro.
I'm not. What? Do you think I'm gonna buy another engine? No. Oh, that's right, though. Make sure.
I see a dot there. Look.
Where?
There's a dot right there, bro. And it's up going straight up.
Where's a dot?
Bro, that's how you got to count three, and then they got to be that shading's got to be on that dot, bro. Three. You see it?
I just see black fingernails, bro.
Loud, bro. This guy's a joke. Smash that ball, bro.
No. Alright, so been a couple hours, done a bit of cleaning, cleaned up the cam cradle a little bit as much as I could. I ran out of brake spray as well. I'm just gonna clean off the inlet cams, you know, make sure they're all good. It is all in time. I spun the engine and put the timing tool back in, slotted in perfectly. So now I'm just gonna put the cam chain casing on. The bolt is tight. I've done the rear vacuum pipe because the previous owner glued it together. Just glued it together when it was broken. Look, it's brittle. So I'm gonna put the cam casing on, which is here, with a new gasket. I do have a new cam follower to go in there, so I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna hopefully get the first start up. What's up? Need a rocker cover. But you just need to clock this a little bit. It should just slot on. That's Trey in his TT. Alright, so cam chain casing's back together, all done up. What I need to do now is get the rocker cover, change the rocker cover gasket, clean it all up, and then put that on, and then we can start the engine. But I'm gonna go get some brake cleaner, just wire brush all of this, make sure it's all spick and span, and then come back, put it all together, and give it the first start. Alright, so I'm back now after a few hours. I'm just going to be changing the rocker cover gasket. I'm not too sure if you guys can even see me, but the gasket is very brittle. Should come off very easily, but this one it's not doing that. So I'm going to get the gasket out, replace it, then I'll be able to start the car, and then we go from there. I'm going to clean up the rocker cover as well, just because I want it nice and fresh, and then yeah, I'll see you guys once I've done that. Alright, so now I'm just tightening the high pressure fuel pump, putting the I've put the rocker cover back on and everything else is tight, so I'm just putting the high pressure fuel pump back on. I still need to replace the cam follower for a new one, but while that's waiting to get delivered, I'm just putting another one on. Just need to drop that. Right, so everything is all back together. I'm just putting a cylinder 1 spark plug in. The car did already have a little misfire on cylinder 1, so I do need to do an injector, which will be in another video. I'm just gonna slap it all tighten everything, put the coil pack in, and then give it the first start up. Alright guys, so the car started up bang on first time, all good. So what I'm gonna do now is do the DSG selector so I can actually start the car, you know, when I need to, because right now it's unplugged. I've got the loom here, I'm just gonna slap that on now. Alright guys, so that is probably going to be the end of the video now. I'm not even too sure how much I recorded, but it's been a bit of a 2-day process. I might go around the car tomorrow, video it, and then slap that in a video, but if I don't, then I'll do that in another video. But today and yesterday was mainly sorting out the timing chain. As you can hear, it's running sweet, perfect, got it bang on time first time. Ash from BC Mode and a couple of other guys came down, you know, talking, whatever. But yeah, what else? What are the plans? The plans, hopefully, I want to go hybrid turbo. I do have a anti-surge core KO4 turbo for this car by Josh Gander, so shout out to Josh, or Vag by Josh on Instagram. I've got a turbo there. I might put on the car for the time being, high pressure fuel pump and an exhaust, and go for like a stage 2+ setup, or I'll wait and go hybrid and have some fun. But regardless, I'm going to be maintaining the car, sorting out all the little bits, and just making this like a really nice daily / weekend car. I do plan on doing a lot of handling mods to it. I do have a set of coilovers from Max Speed and rods to go on here. I don't really want the car to be dropped a lot. I literally want 10 mil, so I'm gonna have them as high as they can be, because I don't really like low cars, but I like the handling and performance of a lowered car. So I'm gonna do that. I've already got intake. I'm gonna do full exhaust system, possibly a welly cooler, what else? Vis high pressure fuel pump, balance shaft delete, the usual maintenance on these. But yeah, right now it's all about maintenance on this car, so I'm going to do a DSG service ASAP, maybe next week. So next week I'm going to do a DSG service. I'm going to get the injector serviced and cleaned, and then we can start having some fun and getting it mapped and whatnot. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a bit of a long-winded process getting the timing chain off. It literally took me 2 whole days because of the stuck bolt, limited light, rain. It did take a long time. It's literally like a 2-hour job, if that, and it's taken me like 2 days. So not everything goes to plan, but we never give up around here, and we always just bang it out. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Hope everyone's well. Appreciate all the subscribers, likes, comments, all that. I say it every video, but I do appreciate it, honestly. I do. Everyone sending out stuff. Like, look, right now we've got a Top Don machine. Shout out to Top Don for sending that out. I really do appreciate it. And you can see they sent it today. I'm using it today. I'm just gonna scan the car and possibly do a DSG adaptation, so we'll go from there. But yeah, once again, I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.